last stop in town before I hit the road. And it was hot. I said, man, point that fan at me, and I'll be good to go. Wasn't playing songs for long when came in candidly, but the prettiest young thing I ever saw. And she was hot, well, nothing short of masterpiece. I said, oh, I need to know, yeah, is that your man? Yeah, cause if it isn't, yeah, I'ma play my very best for you tonight. She said, I have a proposition. Every really want to take me home tonight. I said, what's that? And she said, if you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. If you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. So I sung the heart I wore when it came hard to breathe. Had to focus to make sure I hit the notes. And there's palm and I won't blame you if you can't believe. But she began to flow. That's your man, hey, cause if it isn't, I'ma play my very best for you tonight. Now she say I'm a magician, and if you really want to take me home tonight, it's quite alright. Yeah, she say, if you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. If you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. I'm in over, is it obvious? I'm just trying to figure you out. I want all of you if I'm honest. I'm just trying to figure you out. You're all I need to know. You're all I need to know. 'Cause you're all I need, you're all I need, you're all I need to know. 'Cause you're all I need, you're all I need, you're all I need to know. 'Cause you're all I need, you're all I need, you're all I need to know. 'Cause you're all I need,
We're the Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins #1. Miami has a Dolphin, the greatest football team. We're the Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins #1.
The address is 347 Don Shula Drive. In honor of the legendary coach, the stadium is Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens, Florida. Today, we continue with a terrific matchup in the divisional round. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Miami Dolphins. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. Off we go from Hard Rock Stadium. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he brings this back all the way to midfield.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Set. Huh?
On the ground, this is Jalen Wright. And that play gets nothing. So, no gain on the game's first snap. While we have a moment, while we take a look at the key inactives not playing in the ball game here this afternoon.
Ready, break.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down and 9. Back on the ground and back to right. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early third down coming up.
Clearly the plan on offense was to establish the run a little bit on this drive, Mike, but the defense is having none of it. First and second down stop, no gain. Now it brings up a 3rd and long. We'll see if they try something else.
Let's go. Red, 33, yellow. Fury, yellow. Fight, white. Smash, red. Hut.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Hut, hut.
On the give, it's right. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Back's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact. He makes the play behind the line.
And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
3rd and 14.
Red, cycle. Here we go. Black, green jack. Black ultra. Light blue. Drill green. 6, mega. Hut, hut.
From the gun, it's Love. That is caught left side by Waddle. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. A gain of 17 to the 17-yard line.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution. Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
Ready.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Run again with Wright. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
Well, they've got him going backwards now, Mike, and this is a worrying trend. We've seen it now the last 2 plays. They have to be able to generate some leverage at the point of attack. Count on positive yardage in the run game.
22, red, yellow, claws red, white, white, set.
From the gun, on third down, it's Love.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss. And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line. So, a couple of first downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41. They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
At the 47-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 4. Again, it's Pollard. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
3rd and 2. Here we go. Here's our first carry for their running back.
He's taken down at the 50-yard line. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
The Titans will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. The field goal unit is out for the Titans. And this would set the new standard. A 67-yard attempt. And that is no good. He missed it. And this is going to remain a 3-point game.
You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
Come on, set. Hut.
On the ground. This is right. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6.
Set. Red. Cycle. Block 40. Slide blue. Ready.
On play action, Luck. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. Head up. This is right. Oh, what a rush. Down inside the 30-yard line. How about that play off the call sheet to convert 3rd and 18 for a 1st down?
Down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard
Yellow.
line.
43.
They'll run out of the gun with Wright. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Ready. Here we see old blue. Blue 32. Green jack. Ready? Go.
A good play action with Love. That's caught on the right inside by Waddle. And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. One quarter in the books in this AFC divisional playoff. It's the Dolphins with the early lead. And we're back to South Florida after this. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the second quarter as they go to work on 1st and goal.
Set, ready, yellow, go, 60 red, 60 red. Black Ultra. Set.
Here's a run. He's slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6.
Robinson on the tackle. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
2nd and goal.
Set, punch. Set, punch.
They'll go with him again.
This defense doing a great job here facing this goal-to-go situation, especially on that last play. 2 stops down, and now the pressure really ramps up for this offense as they face 3rd and goal.
Line of scrimmage back at the 7 for 3rd and goal.
Smash, red. Let's go now. Set.
Now Love. He pulls it in around the 5.
These are the worst. I had a couple of years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Dolphins, on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. The dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. On 1st down, it's Ward. That caught Tony Pollard. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Perfectly timed blitz, and he just gets to the quarterback a fraction of a second too late. The ball comes out of his hand, kind of funny as a result of the hit, and I'm not even exactly sure if the guy who caught it was his intended target.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. On the give, it's Pollard. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. That's good for a Titan 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. 1st down for Tennessee.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the 1st down.
And he's in. Chig Okonkwo. Touchdown, Tennessee.
He's lined up one-on-one, and it's a mismatch from the very beginning. He's just so fast, so big. He's kind of part tight end, part wide receiver, and when you have that type of skill set, it's just going to be hard to stop.
The extra point try forthcoming. He knocks it through. And the Titans move out in front by a point. It's 7-6. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. Now an opening as the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. Throwing left side. And it's taken in by Williams. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup. And it's good for the first down as well.
Come on, set. Hut.
The give here to Wright. And he pushes forward for about 4, down to the 37. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Black shot. Red, 30, ready.
A carry here for Wright. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Blue, 32. Striker, 3-3. Steel, black. Blue, striker. Grill, green. Hut.
He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. Catch is made. That is Williams. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
That's good.
It really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize how many yards do I need to get for the first down, and just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Set.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That'll be caught. It's Jalen Wright. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
2 minutes to play in a tight 1-point game in this first half. Back with more of the AFC playoffs after this.
Okay.
Another
right.
shot at it from the 9. 2nd down and goal.
Let's go now. Ready.
Now Love. That's complete. It's Waddle.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Half yard. That's all they need on this 3rd and goal.
Black, 95.
Right. And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force fourth down. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Dolphins move out front. It's 9-7.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense, settling for too many field goals.
Hardman now to return it. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
First and 10. And they're on 34-yard line.
Get it.
The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. Play action. Ward. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Chip Okonkwo was the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Quarterback's trying to give his big tight end a chance to go up and use that large catch radius, unable to connect. Little letdown here for the tight end community, Mike.
70.
Throwing on third down, Ward. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big one there on third down, good for 26 yards. Set to go now on first and 10.
Ready? 19 sights. Not press all 80. Ready.
Shotgun snap for Ward. That's complete to DK. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A pickup there of 28 yards.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome. So it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
Hold it ready.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10.
Ready. Six.
Running here, it's Pollard. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this second quarter. Here's second and 9.
Come on.
They'll run once more, and it's Pollard again. And he'll get into the end zone. Tony Pollard, touchdown Titans.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
They'll line it up to kick the extra point. He's got it, and the Titans will up the lead to 5. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Slide through. Here we go. Set. Red. 38. Pause red. Ready.
Love. Open man. It's Jameson Williams. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. They'll have the first down. It's a gain of 28.
And the Dolphins.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard, very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
He'll get that into the hands of Williams. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Dolphins will cut the deficit down to 2.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
First down at their own 28-yard line.
Running with you. I should probably stop a head, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that drink you got to chill. I be on my low nose drip.
Let's go.
In motion, Okonkwo. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. These two teams fighting to get to that AFC Championship game next Sunday. Back to it here. The third quarter underway. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. First and 10, and they give it to Pollard. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 24. Deb Witherspoon up from the secondary to make the play.
Brings up second and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Look him up on a second down and 8. They run it straight ahead with Pollard. They go 5 receivers for third down and 4. From the gun, here's Ward. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
And he'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line. force down. A run for right. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
That one incomplete. Good job, Pittsburgh there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Go red. Blue striker. White, white. Black shot. Needle blue. Red cycle. Black ultra. Hut.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. On the move left. He'll try and get there on the ground.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn it to a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
Oh, looked like he may have hit a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return.
Okay, ready?
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Get up.
Play fake. Now Ward to throw. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Fake the handoff. Now Ward. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
It might have taken longer than they would have liked, but that's the first sack of the game, and it came at the perfect time. This defense desperately has to get off the field, and that play gets them a lot closer to doing so.
Come on, come on. Hit. Bronco 80. Mustang 19. Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Third and long. Here's Ward. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And this ball incomplete on third down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum.
Now a hit, and he lost the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
Green jack. Here we go, here we go. Yellow, 40, gone red. Set.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Out to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball. And quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
Taken at the 19. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
At their own 26-yard line.
On the 6. Ready.
On 1st and 10. Ward. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Ready.
On the skid, it's right. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Let's go. Blues, ready.
They run again with Wright. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This a 57-yard attempt. This one off the upright. He had the distance, but it's no good. And this will stay a 2-point game.
Mike, I'll tell you, off his foot, I thought he had it the entire way. I mean, sometimes you get lucky and the ball kind of kicks in off the upright, but other times you don't. In this case, the upright sent it right back.
They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hands to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. That's good for a Titan 1st down.
I half expected to see all 11 defenders piled up on top of him at the end of this run to make sure he was finally down, because a couple times on that run, it looked like he was cooked, only to shake off those tackles and keep on cooking.
Let's go now. Check. Gravity Lions.
To the right side they go, and here comes Pollard. He'll carry this one inside the 20, into the red zone. Give him 8 on that count. He'll try the left side with Pollard. And he will get into the end zone. Tony Pollard. Touchdown, Tennessee. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game.
That's a heck of a run right there, and I can't tell you, Mike, how many running backs coaches I've heard over the years say, your responsibility with the ball is to make the first guy miss. We can't block everybody on the field. That's the role of a good running back, and you see it here. All it takes is one missed tackle to get this guy in space, and he's able to do the rest with his legs and take it all away.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Right. Set, cut, go. 52 blue.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5.
Set, cut. 60 red. 60 red. Cycle. Set.
Head up. This is right. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
Taken down at the 33-yard
1 quarter
line.
remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 3 from the 33.
Ready. Black 40. Yellow. Go. Seal. Black. Set.
From the gun, it's Love. This ball batted away. That's incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target. And 3rd down coming up.
And this is exactly how they coach it. Once he realized he wasn't going to get home, he does the next best thing. Get that big old hand up and knock the ball away.
Here we go. Yellow. Light blue. Ready.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. He's going to have the 1st down. That one good for 9, and the drive continues.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
Yellow. Edo blue. Ready.
On 1st down, it's Love. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Ready, ready. 10 black. Cut.
On 2nd down, Love. That one out wide for Wright. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Dolphins 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
Ready.
On the ground, this is right. Good running inside the 25. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Let's go. Fight 60. 60 red. 60 claws red. Drill green. White.
The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. knocked on the ground and back to right. And a nice game there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Open man, right side, he's got it. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up first and goal.
Nothing really fancy about that last completion, but what it does do, Mike, is now they are on the doorstep of the end zone. So now they've got to find a way to finish this long drive with a touchdown.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first and goal. Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3.
At the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
They'll try to run this one in.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Green Jack. Ready, ready. Black 40. Smash, red. Ready?
Throwing here on 3rd and goal.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there.
Ready?
Field goal will make it a 1-score game, but they want more here on 4th and goal.
Red, 38. Ready?
They'll go for it. Love. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Now, after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Catch the Eagles. 18 Cardinal. Alert. Ready?
They'll run here with Pollard. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Travel like a bond, I'm a traveling man. LAX, out the Baltimore, they land in your friends.
In motion, Okonkwo. Again, it's Pollard. A gain there of 10 yards. 1st down for Tennessee.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
On 1st down, it's Ward. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It's a big one for Tennessee. 38 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this just shows how special he can be.
Out
of the gun, they give it to Pollard. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. Walks through that first contact. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All together.
Brings up 2nd
On play action, it's Ward. That is balled in at the 5. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach.
Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal.
Ready?
Pollard will take this into the end zone for a Titans touchdown. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. It's up and through. And the Titans will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. He's to midfield, to the 20, and he's going to take this all the way back. 89 yards. Touchdown, Miami. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense. You watch your opponent go down.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll drop to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Oh, no dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Now a screen. Here's Pollard. Great timing to call the screen. It's a gain of 17 and a 1st down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway.
That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another 1st down. Now Miami going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. It's stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. Off play action, it's Ward. In trouble, and down he goes. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Looking to throw, it's Ward. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Out of the gun, Ward. That's caught. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
36 yards. That's the number. First down.
On first down, Ward. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
This fielded at about the 9. Past midfield. It's a foot race. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Greg, it is one of the most exciting plays in football. Rare that we see it. But when it all comes together and works out in a return for a touchdown, it is truly something special.
And it is, Mike, and it's because we don't see it very often in a world of the ever-increasing touchback. We don't see a lot of returns in this league, so when you get one, let alone one as exciting as that, man, it is fun to watch. Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy is better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on